It's been a little while since I've made a video about a bike I picked up, just because I haven't been able to get bikes, because there are no bikes for me to buy. It's kind of annoying. But I wanted to talk about this bike I just picked up this weekend. It is as ratty as a lot of the other ones that I've gotten. However, I have plenty of positive things to say about it, which is kind of bizarre, because from looking at it, all you would normally notice is, the signs of having lived outdoors for a while. So here is what I have to say about this bike. It was obviously well enjoyed by somebody who didn't have a lot of resources and spent them all in the right places. So, unlike a lot of these barn finds or junk bikes or wrecks or whatever that I get, this one has everything it needs and nothing it doesn't. So I'm just going to tear through it real quick. It has some kind of ZX whatever shock. Not sure which ZX, but when I pull it apart I'll be able to tell. It has rear sets. Yeah, they're the SV Racing Parts ones, but they work. They move your feet back. They make it more comfortable seating position. It has tank grips, which are an excellent addition to almost any bike, just because it helps you stay more planted on the bike. It has a Trailtech Vapor, because if you look, this is an S triple, so obviously this was an S bike at some point in its life. And there's something in the forks. I don't quite know yet if it's springs and emulators or just springs and oil. I'll find out once I tear it apart. There's some kind of headlight and some kind of number plate windshield kind of thing. And that's it. There is zero pretense to this bike. It's basically like, hey, I bought a cheap bike. I'm going to go do track days with it. Oh, something is broken. Okay, let me zip tie it on and keep going. Oh, hey, there's a wiring issue. Okay, well, let me rewire it. I don't want to spend a ton of time wiring up perfectly a bike that is $500. So let me just wire it somehow so it works. Hey, I need a gas cap. Okay, well, let me actually get a good one, because one of the things about gas caps is the cheapies, the Chinesies, like to leak when the bike ends up on its side at a track day, and then you have sessions shut down because you're dropping fuel all over the place. And yeah, so unfortunately for the bike, its previous owner got something better and more exciting and then left it outdoors for a little while, which is, it happens when you have something that you're not a lot of money into and just don't care. That might be a thing you do where, like, okay, well, I'll deal with it later, and then that later never comes, and then you give me a call and sell me a bike. But yeah, so this is why I actually really like this bike. The dude did exactly what I've been telling everybody always to do. Do the suspension, get it running somehow, put some tires on it, and go play. Don't bother with LEDs, don't bother with trying to make an SV fancy or fast or whatever. Just go for miles per hour, and he definitely did that. So, good bike, mediocre shape. I'll see how it cleans up and what I can pull out of it. But, yep,